Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, my name is Julie and I like to talk about handbags here on this channel. And I do some reviews of the bags that I currently have in my collection. And if you're not new and you're returning, thank you so much for joining me again for another video. Today, I'm going to talk about some of the Dooney and Bourke Florentine bags that I'm obsessed with, that are out there right now on Dooney.com. So I just wanted to kind of go over some of the cool styles, the colors. I love Dooney and Bourke Florentine bags. I am addicted to them. I freaking love the leather. I love the smell of it. I love everything about the Dooney and Bourke Florentine bags. So yeah, I'm basically obsessed, and I've loved Florentine leather for a very long time. So this is nothing new. I started collecting it about 10 years ago and then bought a few pieces and then stopped, went into more high-end designer bags. And then now I am back here, loving Dooney, loving Coach, loving more contemporary bags. So my first topic of the day though, I do want to show you the bag I'm currently carrying. And that bag is the Coach Ruby in the size 25. So it's not a Dooney bag, but I wore this to Dick's Sporting Goods because I'm doing some Christmas, like last minute Christmas shopping for my kids. And the girl behind the counter was like, I freaking love that bag. She's like, what kind of bag is it? I told her it was Coach. I told her it was a Ruby 25. It's not made anymore, but she can find them out there on the internet. So anywho, I just really love the contrast of the chalk with the oxblood, and I have two of these bags. I love them both. I have a black one and I love this one as well. But it looks so rich with my green sweater today, and I thought it looked perfect for winter. So I did get this little apple. I'm gonna link this down below. I don't do sponsored links or anything like that, but I do have a website that'll take you to getting this little apple charm. You guys, I have the Coach Cherry Charm. This thing feels the same as the resin that makes the cherry charms. The only difference is this is not like brushed brass, so it's more shiny. However, it was like 15 bucks. I think the Coach one's 95 for their apple. I mean, it's a charm, you guys. Like, it's just a freaking charm. You're gonna throw it on your bag. That's just one thing. Like, spend $15. And I love it. It's just, it looks so cute. I really, really like this bag. And you know, it just carries everything that I need. And she's just great for this time of year. So anyway, just wanted to show off my bag of the day. Okay, so I have, yes, again, fallen in love with the Florentine bags, and I want to go over some of the bags that I really, really love. I'm going to be looking down at my laptop to go over each bag that I think is just really intriguing of the Florentine Dooney and Bourke styles. So the first one that I do think is beautiful is the Florentine Tasha Drawstring, and I really appreciate on this bag that the bag does actually have the metal grommets. In that case, it makes it really, really nice because whenever you pull on that drawstring, it's gonna glide through like smoothly. I did buy a Dooney and Bourke bag one time that did have no grommets, and it was really kind of difficult to pull and keep the bag like cinched closed. I think when you have the metal grommets, it definitely does help. I think it's adorable on this bag in particular that there's tassels at the end of the pull. I think that makes for a really nice touch. The bag does look like it has kind of a simple strap to it. It is just very simple, plain. It has a little bit of braiding at the end. And it looks to be a nice medium size. It's not really, really large like the Hattie, which is beautiful. I think the Hattie is gorgeous, but this is a perfect like medium size, kind of like the size of the Petite Noe by Louis Vuitton. So definitely, I think the Florentine Tasha bag is beautiful. Moving right along, there is a new style called the Florentine Hobo, and I find that this bag is gorgeous. It's kind of east-west, and it's not a very north-south deep hobo. Really pretty. It has a unique strap design, actually. It does have kind of almost like you've got extra leather that comes down and through these loops on the strap. So that looks really, really pretty. I wonder if that's actually adjustable. But yeah, it looks like it's long. It's about 13 inches long and deep. It's 5 inches deep, 8 inches high. So it's a really good sized bag. And all I'm seeing right now is that it's offered in the color black. So hopefully they do have more colors that come out in the Florentine Hobo. Just really, really pretty, very simple, has just the common little Florentine branding. There's no tassels on this bag at all, which I think is refreshing. Sometimes you don't want to have all tassels on all of your Florentine bags. So I feel like it's very slimlined, very streamlined, and it's beautiful. It has the feet on the bottom, of course. So the Florentine Satchel has always been on my wish list. I really think that this bag is so beautiful. I'm a satchel girl. I love it. And they have many, many colors that are available in the style. And I don't know, it's just, again, it's another bag that doesn't have the tassels on it. It's very clean. The placement of the straps looks very handy. It looks, you know, it is a little bit of a dome-shaped bag in a way, but I think it's going to be better than what an Alma BB or the Coach Revel would be because it has a better strap placement on either side, similar to like the Coach Burrow bag. So yeah, double zippers, super beautiful, a good size. The length of it is 12 inches per the website. And another thing that I think is so pretty about the Satchel is that it's fully leather. It's a leather, completely leather bag. It does have a beautiful cream leather interior, still featuring the green suede, like most all of the Florentine bags. I shouldn't say all of them have green suede inside because some don't. So, but yes, this bag is very classic. I'd say this is along with the Florentine Satchel, the Satchel is really up there in popularity as far as the Florentine bags. It has the gorgeous brushed gold hardware, and no, I think that this bag is gorgeous. I love it in the color ecru, and I also love this bag in the color red. I think it's just, it's lovely. And of course, you can't go wrong with any of the neutrals. So no, the Satchel, it's definitely, I think, one that I am going to pick up one day down the road. So here's a bag that I actually thought was hideous at the very beginning, but now I totally appreciate it. And I think for versatility and just a good throw around bag, the Florentine Medium toggle crossbody. So I don't know, there's just something about this bag that really kind of almost reminds me of like the Renaissance. Like it reminds me of like what a page would wear back in the day, like olden times. And I think it's just that closure, that closure, it almost looks a little slightly like in a medieval way, like Robin Hood vibes. But no, I think that it's just a really nice, if you want to have a good, easy crossbody that's extremely casual, this is definitely a good bag. Definitely deep, you know, but then that flap folds over big time. That's kind of the biggest statement of the bag, that and the toggle. So yeah, it's one that hugs up against your body pretty well, looks super soft, just super smushy. But no, I think this one's been around for years for the Florentine bags. I don't think I'm gonna ever get this one, but I am intrigued about it. So yeah, I just think it's really pretty. Okay, now moving on to another bag that I think is definitely a wish list Florentine bag item for me is the Florentine Bristol Satchel. So it's similar to the Florentine Satchels in a way, but it's a little bit taller of a bag and it is a little bit more dome shaped. I find that this bag is just gorgeous, classic again. And my color of choice in this again would be actually ecru. I this might actually be a purchase that I make because I have no ecru bags right now and I don't have this particular bag at all. So I'm toying between this or the Cameron and ecru. But no, this one's pretty. It has tassels on it. It has extra buckle detailing too. And then from my recollection, this one actually does feature a back slip pocket. So that's kind of handy. I think that would be great for, you know, receipts, or I don't know if my phone would actually fit in that back pocket because I have a huge phone now. So it's definitely gorgeous. It's a classic piece, and I don't know, it's a good size, 12 inches across in the length and 9.5 inches high. That's pretty decent sized. So kind of right there along the same size as the regular Florentine Satchel, I would say. And I have heard, because this bag is also 7 inches deep, I mean, my gosh, that's very deep. I heard that this bag is heavy. It can be heavy. So that's just something for me to take into consideration whenever I pull the trigger maybe on this bag. And I've also heard that this bag in the pebble grain version is also extremely heavy. So you know what though, you're buying a gorgeously made leather piece with massive amount of hardware on it. It's gonna be heavy, and she's a big girl. So I love it, and we'll have to see about the Bristol Satchel. So I recently watched Dazzle, is it Dazzle Me 77? I think she has a ton of Dooney and Bourke Florentine bags. I watched her Florentine large zip Barlow review and what's in my bag, and I immediately was like drawn to this bag after watching her video on that, and she just did a great job. The inside of this bag is what is so cool. I love the compartments, and I love the linen jacquard lining of it. It's beautiful. It's lighter color. It's not the red that Dooney has all the time going on. And the braided straps are so beautiful as well. So I love this bag as a tote. I think it could hold my 13-inch MacBook in that center compartment, okay? So this would be kind of a comparable size maybe to like the Marc Jacobs, the tote bag in the medium size, a Longchamp medium-sized tote. I think these are gonna be pretty comparable in size. Now, it's more than likely a heavy bag. I mean, what isn't a heavy bag on this list? But I think that this is definitely gorgeous. I love the pleating on it. And yeah, she's stunning. I love it in natural. I really do. I have a large Florentine Hobo in natural already. But if I were to get this, I'd probably get it in either natural, maybe black. I think the black is really pretty because that's just a solid monochromatic statement. So yeah, those two colors are just beautiful in this bag. The front compartment, I mean, the front and the back compartment do magnetized, and this magnet's very strong from what I watched in her video. So that was really cool. And then you have the side zips that are like, whenever you wing them out, it makes a completely different shape on that bag. It is just to die for. I feel like this bag is so well made looking, so rich, and no, I am just taken aback by the way that this bag looks. Okay, and then the last bag that I don't know if I'll end up getting one day down the road, who knows, I may not, is just a large Florentine satchel. So I have the micro through the regular sizes, so that's just 3 that I own right now. I have determined I'm never gonna get a nano. Now I say never say never, but it's just too tiny. My hands are way too big to get in and out of the nano size. So going the other direction and going into the largest one, I don't know. I'm just kind of curious. I do want to see what it feels like in real life. Like, is this thing a massive piece of luggage? Could I use this as an everyday handbag? The sucker is like, they say 14 inches long on the website. It looks a little bit bigger in person to me than that, because I have seen one at Dillard's one time and it was a freaking car. Like, it was big. So I'm considering the large. I really am. I'd have to like stick my things in it, determine You know, do I want to go bigger than the regular size, basically, which I feel like the regular size is big enough for me, but this bag is just so badass. Like, I would love it to pack and pack and pack with things. Like, if we were to go on like a little road trip or something like that, and I needed a big bag, but I wanted to use it every day when I was on the trip, like that would be great. Like if we were to just go somewhere for winter break, for instance. So, I think it would be used not as much though as say like my medium male satchel, or if I were to get the Bristol. I think the smaller bags would get used a little bit more. This would be a bag I don't think I would use that much at all, but just to have one would be so cool. And I know a lot of people who collect and watch these videos love the large size satchel. So if you can fill me in on, do you use your large satchels that much? And are they ridiculously big for every day? Now, I know people carry like the Empire 40 bags just for their everyday bag. Like, and big bags are really in right now, which is awesome. So let's just discuss that. Like, is that even, are these bags just too ridiculous? I know they're weighty, but I can handle it, so it doesn't bother me. So yes, okay, those would be basically all the bags that I am crushing over. I have mainly satchels in my collection right now. So sorry about that. I have mainly satchels in my collection, and I have like 3 of the minis, and I feel like I'm pretty much done with my mini satchel collection. I have 2 of the regular size and 1 micro, and I definitely only want 1 micro satchel. So let's just discuss the other bags that I have on this list. Do you have any other Florentine bag styles that you're obsessed with? And yeah, just let me know what you guys are up to this winter break. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.